Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is, of course, your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with yet another YEEZY. And listen, man, the weekend is almost over, the year is almost over, so you know what time it is. It's time to get into this week's Heat or Hype, where we get into the latest sneaker releases, sneaker rumors, or anything I want to talk about in the street world or sneaker world. That is what we do here today. And remember, if I don't talk about a shoe, either I forgot about it, didn't edit it in, or it was just that basura. That I did not want to expose y'all to it, but this week we got one of one basura. There is only one, there can be only one, and we got a special piece of basura history for 2020 tonight. Now, I did call Bacardi Bull earlier this week to see where he was at. He told me he was going to the store, and that was last year. I think December 30th of last year, after he got done with that last video. He said he was running in 7-Eleven, and I just haven't seen him since. None of my calls have been returned, so he should be showing up here at some point, hopefully. And of course, for the basura, I'm gonna expose you to. And make sure as soon as y'all get done watching this video, peep the last one. Drop my top 10 sneakers of 2020 that I missed, you know, the second half, to continue my first video from earlier this year. A link is down below, and that is live right now. Now, we have a lot of new leaks, new rumors, new updates, new release updates to talk about this week, and we only got but so much time. So let's not waste any more time on the intro, and let's get into this week's Heat or Hype. Now, before we get into the first one, because I forgot to say it before, make sure you drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bell as well. Now, first shoe we got is a release update, and this is on that Kobe Reebok question mid. Unfortunately, this shoe has been pushed back or postponed once again. It was supposed to drop on December 24th. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was the same day as the Grinch Kobe 6, and right now the shoe has been removed from any release calendar as far as Reebok goes. So for those waiting for this shoe right here, you are gonna have to wait a little bit longer. When we get another release date, hopefully this one sticks, I'll let y'all know. Now we got a few more release updates as well. First off being this football gray pair of Nike Dunk Highs, and I believe this is going to be a women's only release. Now these should be dropping on January 7th for that regular retail of $100, and this is a clean colorway. The football gray is a weird gray. It looks good. Looks like it has sale upper, sale on the midsole. This one should sell out with no problem. Now the next one is the black and white Nike Dunk. Again, super simple, black and white. This will sell out, and these are also supposed to be releasing on January 7th. Remember, these are rumored, leaked release dates, so it could change. And the reason I'm saying that is because also the UNLV pair is said to be dropping on January 7th as well. So if all this comes true, there should be 3 pairs of dunks dropping on the same day. I don't know why they would drop all these dunks on the same day, which is why I think some of them are going to drop on the 7th, and maybe the rest will drop later on in January. But regardless, right now, that is the leak. Everything that we just talked about is dropping on January 7th, so be on the lookout. They should pop up on Nike sneakers pretty soon if they are dropping. We also got to look at another brand new Christmas LeBron colorway. This is on the LeBron 18, and this is the Xmas in LA, the Christmas in LA LeBrons. It's an all over red joint. And I like how they did on the tongue. It has like this snow globe effect on those little puffy air things on the tongue. The air bubble has that snow globe effect as well. You got the gold on the swoosh. It's an all over red, gold with a little bit of green, Christmas themed pair of LeBrons. And I actually think these are pretty hard. Now the retail on these is $225. And they are going to be releasing after Christmas on 12/30. This week we got even more JB leaks for next year in 2021. First off being this Air Jordan 14 Low in black and gem red. As y'all can see right here, this is again a mock-up, a leak, a rumor of what it should look like. When they actually drop, they could look something different. And these seem to be a pretty basic colorway of the 14. You got the all over black with the red kind of inner liner, red guts on it. And depending on what materials they use on these, I could see this shoe selling out. I mean, the Hyper World 14 sold out, and they were just regular white and blue. Black and white retros usually work, especially with red on the Air Jordan 14. I think these are gonna go depending on, again, how they actually look when they do drop. Would I rather have those other red 14s that released, I think this year or last year? Yeah, but these aren't bad. Jumping to the next one, we have another ash colorway of, and I said ash, not ass, colorway of the Yeezy 350, and this one is the ash stone colorway. Now it seems to be in all over black, almost black and infrared, or black and orange, or black and red pair of the 350 V2. And I'm using the main picture as this mock-up right here because you can kind of see what this shoe should look like. Now there were some more leaked images of the shoe that I have up here as well, but they were kind of shitty. Just kind of top-down photos of this shoe that just don't really do the shoe any justice. Now from these leaks and this mock-up, it's another pair of 350s that I'm not mad at. As far as a release date, these should be dropping on February 1st of 2021 next year. And all the new ash colorways so far, I ain't been mad at. My favorite still being the ash pearl joints that we talked about a few weeks ago. Another Jordan brand leak for 2021. I believe this is going to be a small feet gang only release, and that is this very berry pair of Air Jordan 13 lows. And this colorway right here, I don't really see these selling out. Remember, leak, rumor, could look a little bit different when they actually drop, but if they do look like this, and all over black and pink Air Jordan 13, and it's a low top. Maybe if it was like that mid top or the high top or whatever, it would do a little bit better. But low top 13s, especially in this colorway, which is not that good in my opinion, I don't really see this one selling out. As far as an actual or expected release date, we don't have it yet, but it's supposed to be dropping sometime in late 2021. Now a much better pair of 13s in my opinion is this Obsidian pair y'all see right here. Another leak, another rumor, but we do have a release update for this pair, and it should be dropping on August 14th next year in 2021. Now unlike that low top black and pink very berry colorway, this Obsidian joint, they're gone. With the way the shoe is color blocked right here, very heavy UNC vibes, and a UNC 13 is gonna go. As far as the Obsidians go though, that's the only update we got right now, August 14th. This week we also got a new look at this brand new Fusion Red Air Jordan 1 Blam, y'all see them right here, and these should be dropping I believe on June 1st or sometime in June of 2021. And I still don't really care for this colorway, to be honest. The colorway isn't like Basuda or trash or nothing like that. I'm just not feeling it. And it's not something that I'm really looking forward to as far as ones go. There's some other ones that I would put over this one. I do like on the tongue tab that you get that kind of gradient of that fusion red and yellow, and these kind of give me somewhat Miami vibes just a little bit. But yeah, right now for this one, I'm just not really feeling it. But again, June next year, these are on the way, and this is just the first actual look at the shoe that wasn't just like a mock-up. If y'all remember a few weeks ago, we talked about these right here, which is the Carpet Company Nike SB collab dropping next year in 2021. But when we got those original photos, it was reported from a credible source that this wasn't actually the shoe. This was just a sample. It wasn't going to look like this. But as we move further and further, closer and closer into 2021, it seems that the shoe is going to look just like this. And the new update on it is that they do have removable uppers. So this to me is an SB that I will try to be copying. So far it's just been leak after leak after leak on this shoe, so no official release date yet, but when I got it, I'll let y'all know. Now some good news about this Sakai Blazer Low. We've been getting so many different leaks, images of this shoe. Some of them look ass, some of them look like the original like Blazer high that they did with Sakai. Now from this recently leaked photo, it is looking like, yes, it is gonna look like the original Sakai Blazer, just in a low top form. They're not really messing around with the panels, at least from the OG. Obviously they're doubling up the soles, doubling up the swooshes, you know, doing the Sakai thing. But they haven't changed the actual design of the shoe, which is a good thing because some of them were looking kind of ass from some of the leaks and the mock-ups that we were getting. Right now all we know is that this shoe is on the way. There is no release date on these yet, but since we're getting these leaked photos, maybe a spring summer release, we'll see. Next up, yes, in 2021 we are going to be getting more and more dunks, and we actually have a fire one on the way, and this is in a Coast colorway, or the UCLA pair of Nike Dunk Lows. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, these are gone. These are selling out. These are definitely gonna be out of here. And when I heard UCLA, I thought of Childish Gambino, the old song Asian Girls Everywhere, UCLA. Okay, some of y'all might not know about that, but no, for those who do, y'all get what I'm talking about. Either way, yes, these should be on the way for a retail of $100 next year in 2021. 2021. This week we got another pair of Valentine's Day Air Force Ones, and these ones are the Love for All Air Force One. As y'all can see right here, definitely Valentine's Day vibes with these reds on it, the red and white. And as y'all can see, the swooshes on these say love on one side and then love for all on the other. And then on the back here where the Nike Air is at, there's actually a heart back there too. So I'm assuming that they're going to be dropping two different versions of Valentine's Day Air Force Ones, because we talked about another one that was a little bit more simple, a little bit more clean, and these ones are a bit more loud. These with that kind of custom swoosh on them, I think these are going to be selling out though, just like the other pairs too. Another SB leak that we got this week, Slight Bars, is this Wasted Youth pair of Dunk Lows, or SB Dunk Lows, and as y'all can see, it's kind of like a patchwork, grungy, I guess like punk kind of take on the SB Dunk Low. It even has the rings on the back. On the back, instead of saying Nike, it says Wasted Youth, and then it seems to have like this big rose on the inside of it, and I could definitely see this one selling out. As far as like SB collabs go, I feel like this one is pretty unique versus some of the other ones. Do I think this one is as good as like the Carpet Company pair? No, I don't. But I could definitely see people messing with this pair. Now, again, it is a leak, a rumor. We weren't supposed to be seeing these yet, but I'm assuming since we have them, sometime in 2021. Hey, this is a fresh leak, fresh rumor, so we just don't have that release date yet. But y'all let me know if y'all feeling these down below. Earlier this week, we also had a surprise collab between Kith and New Balance on this Kithmas pack of 992s. Now you got three colorways. You have a light blue suede joint. You also had like this burgundy and light blue, as well as an all over red 992. And all the colorways, I mean, it's just Kith and NB doing their thing, and all the colorways look good. My favorite would probably be just the all over red. But if you are looking to grab this one, I believe that they dropped early through maybe like email or something on December 23rd. But I do think there's going to be a wider release of this shoe later on. But yeah, Kith New Balance out of nowhere this week with three brand new pairs of 992. Out of nowhere this week, we also got a look at a brand new colorway in the Space Hippie 03, my favorite Space Hippie Nike shoe so far. The Space Hippie 03 will definitely be on my best sneakers on feet video this year. Have to be. This time they're coming in a Healing Jade colorway. Now, I think that this one might look a little bit better in person, but so far, this is the worst colorway of the 03 I've seen so far. But again though, I feel like I might like this one a bit better in person. Now, as far as an exact release date, again, this is a fresh leak, freshly out of nowhere. We do have the official photos, but we don't have that official release date yet. So if you are still looking for a pair of Space Hippie 03s, here is one more chance to get a colorway. When I get that exact release date, I'll make sure to update y'all. Another brand new JB leak for this week, Slight Bars, is a low top pair of Legend Blue 11s. All over white, Legend Blue on the sole. And it seems like people are definitely hyped on this specific colorway. Now for me, I'm just not a big fan of 11 lows. But at the same time, for this one, we already got the Legend Blues and they didn't drop but so long ago. So I understand them maybe doing it again, but this time on a low top. And these should be dropping sometime in April. So right before the spring, summer months, they usually start dropping some of these 11 lows. And for that fact, it's going to be hotter outside. I feel like these are going to, you know, they'll probably sell out. Now, before we get into the official Basuda of the week, I did want to sprinkle in some light Basuda. And unfortunately, I know it was a homie that was asking me about this shoe in the comments, and I'm sorry, but I haven't really mentioned it because I just wasn't really feeling it. But it is these Blam right here, which is the Air Jordan 1 Center Court, or the Air Jordan Center Court. It does have an Air Jordan 1 sole on it, and I gotta keep it all the way a buck, all the way 1,000. These shits is outlet specials. It's supposed to be kind of like a tennis shoe or a court shoe take on the Air Jordan 1, but these never look good. They didn't look good on MJ's feet when he had them on in the Last Dance documentary. These just never looked good. So to the homie out there who was asking, bro, talk about the center courts, talk about the center courts. Sorry, these shits is ass. And that's just me. That's just my personal opinion of the shoe. And these did actually sell out. The original colorway, the white one, sold out, and they're actually going for over retail, which I don't know how, because these shits to me is ass. So yes, these center courts are going to be the light Basuda of the week. And now, y'all know what time it is. Okay, it is time to get into this week's official Basuda of the week. And I gotta say thank you to the homies in the Discord, the Basuda boys out there, for putting this on the Discord and giving us our shoe for this week's Basuda of the week. If you haven't joined the Discord and you want to, hey, link is down below. And I feel like we have a seasoned vet to the Basuda of the week. If you guys remember this shoe right here, I believe they used to be called the Giddy Up. The brand is now called Grounds. We had these shits right here, which were the base boosted vapor masks. Now, if you look at this shoe and you say, how can we make this shoe even more Basuda? You make a one-of-one pair that looks like this.
Somebody did this.
Now this shoe right here released in only one size. It was a one-off sneaker and it retailed for $296 plus tax plus shipping fees. You spend all that money for the Chewbacca 3s, bro. I believe the name for this shoe is the Schnauzer. So I looked up like Schnauzer the dog. And this don't look like a nice Schnauzer, like a clean Schnauzer. This looks like a fucking dirty, moppy ass dog Schnauzer. Like this is not, these don't look clean, bro. These look kind of disgusting if we're being a buck. These just look like dirty mops with air bubbles on the bottom. And again, I'm gonna ask y'all, can we get 3 words to describe this shoe down below in the comments? And again, I'm gonna call these the Chewbacca 3s. Those are my 3 words to describe these right here. As far as the official Basuda of the week goes, that is it. I felt like those could hold up the list this week on their own and was a, I guess you could say, good way to end off 2020 as far as the heater hypes goes with the Basuda, with some more. Right before we get out of 2020, you dropped the Chewbacca 3s with the dirty ass mop top, bruh. That is the Basuda of the week. Okay, can we go ahead and get these shits off the screen and let's go ahead and get back to the heat, bro. Now this next shoe popped up last week right as I was doing the heater hype, and this is a new colorway of the Air Jordan 1 Switch. Unfortunately, this is a PE colorway for Ray Allen only. And like I said before, I think this Air Jordan 1 Switch is gonna hit. It all depends on the colorway. And when you do black and white with just color on the collar, this shoe right here is just gonna hit. So I definitely see my fair share of people talking shit about the Air Jordan 1 Switch, but at the same time, I've been seeing a lot of love for it. And I still feel the same. Listen, people are out here reselling Air Jordan 1 mids. Y'all don't think they're gonna buy the Switch joint? Come on now. Now I'm gonna keep this next one short, but it did come out of nowhere. Fear of God and Jerry Lorenzo in a long-term partnership with Adidas, specifically Adidas basketball. And we did see some of the Fear of God 1 shoes, the Nike ones, kind of start creeping up a bit in prices because we will not be seeing any more Nike Fear of God 1s. So at this point, I guess we'll be waiting to see what the Fear of God Adidas basketball shoe looks like, because we got the Air Fear of God 1, that was the Nike basketball shoe, and next up is only right, we get the Adidas one. Now one of the biggest stories of this week is actually an update from last week, that new Bodega Legend Dunk High that's dropping. There is that Friends and Family colorway, that lighter colorway, and they're actually going to be giving these ones away for free. Now, every one of 20 orders of the Brown Legend Dunk High from Bodega is going to come with like a custom baseball card voucher for a free Friends and Family pair. So if you get lucky enough to get the brown pair, you then have another 1 of 20 chance to get this shoe right here for free $99, which is the Friends and Family colorway of the Legend shoe. Y'all already know I will definitely be trying for this Dunk High, and hopefully if I can hit, we also luck up and get a baseball card for that Friends and Family version. The next big release we got on the way is this Nike SB Street Hawker, and this one is all about Chinese food, Chinese cuisine, and that is why you see so many different textures, so many different colors all over the upper. Now as far as the release date, these are going to be dropping in skate shops on January 9th, and I believe January 13th is the Nike sneakers release date. If that's wrong, they are on the sneakers app right now if you want to check them out yourself. I will be definitely trying for this pair, so we'll see if I can actually hit. And then the last story we got is the Sacks Marjar 2.5 are going to be on the way, and you can actually get the shoe to test them out, but you will have to send them back to Nike. And again, more info on that is on the Nike sneakers app. I'm just focused on the shoe itself, and I gotta say, from the video, it looks way better. That original photo, that original leak photo that we got with the shoes looking all ashy with the black toe, did not look good. But after seeing the actual shoe from the Nike sneakers video, it looks the exact same. It just has a black toe. So that leaked image of this shoe really did not do it any justice. So if you have been waiting, there should be another Marjar on the way. I've been waiting to see if I can get a pair of these shoes for retail, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. There is no official release date on it yet. But those are all the shoes we gotta talk about this week. Y'all let me know, did you copy anything this week with that Christmas money? Or were you buying everyone else gifts? Or did you just save all your money in the pockets? Remember, that is always a good option. Make sure y'all drop a like on this vid, sub up if you haven't already, and finesse the bella as well. Much love to all the fam, followers, and of course supporters. You guys can find me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Twitch. The Twitch is BulletRC, by the way. Here, there, blah blah blah, of course, BulletRC. And I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. Much love. I ain't got a lot of time for this outro, so I gotta get out of here. Peace.
If you come here trying to take some, there's a lot more where that came from, and it really ain't no